Before you buy an enhancer, think about your actual relationship. Think about the quality of your relationship. Is it that you have an issue with desire, or is it that you're just unhappy in your relationship? Welcome to another episode of Toy Talk, and today I want to talk about enhancers. First of all, do we carry enhancers? Yes. Do we carry female enhancers? Definitely. The question is, do you really need one? Sensual enhancers have been a topic for a very long time, but we ran an ad for our honey packs in the last month or so, and the response that we've gotten to those ads have been extremely overwhelming almost. And there's been a huge uptake in sales. Now, don't get me wrong, while I'm excited for these sales, it still makes me wonder, why exactly are we needing these enhancers? Why are there so many couples that need these enhancers? Now, I know for men, men's biology is different from a woman's biology. A man's sex drive tends to be a little bit more biological. Yes, it has to do with his mind and him being turned on, but there are situations where a man probably doesn't even want to be turned on, but his body responds and there's nothing he can do about it, right? Women have that too, but we're just wired a little differently. It always concerns me when I hear a woman or a couple coming in saying, we need something for her. We need something for her to get her in the mood and, to get her turned on. I always wonder what's happening in that relationship, first of all. And then I wonder, what are you guys doing to get her in the mood? Or are you even doing anything to get her in the mood? Are you guys expecting her to just be in the mood? And I find that a lot of women who are looking for these enhancers, or couples who are looking to try enhancers, they want to take something that's like a magic shot or a magic pill. You take it and I'm horny. But that's not really how these enhancers work, especially for women. These enhancers are much more for enhancement, not necessarily to replace your biology and what you have going on. It's really to enhance your experience once you take it. So you don't take it and then just sit there and just wait. You take it and then you start your activities, whatever those foreplay activities are, whether it's going on this date and flirting heavily and being extremely affectionate, whatever gets your mind going. Once you are in that mood, once things begin, once you get into the bedroom and you start doing your foreplay and your intimate activities begin, what the enhancer does is it enhances the overall experience. So you may be a little juicier. Your sense of touch may be more intense. Your desire may be intense. I have a lady who tried our pink pussycat honey, and she said it was intense for her. She got to the finish line about 4 or 5 times. That's how it works. It enhances your experience. And then also with enhancers, there's not one fix for everyone. Everybody's body is different. So I know some people who swear by the honey packs, and some people, I had a lady who commented on the ad and she said, this is just a headache in a packet. That's all this is. But other people are like, no, that's not, like, this works. I have some people who come in every week, some people who come in and buy like 12 one time. So clearly it's working for people. Now, whether it works for you, that's something that you have to figure out. Everybody's body is different. One enhancer may work for you, and then the other person who uses the same enhancer would say it's trash. Now, I know some people who have health issues. There was a lady who came in with a husband the other day for whatever health issues she had to have a hysterectomy. And so she said her and her husband, they were used to doing it regularly, and now it's just been an issue. So she was just coming in for them to look for a toy or something that they can try. They got a wand, a massager, they got a couple other little enhancers and stuff. And then she talked about, the fact that she's not as moist as she used to be. So I was like, well, you may just need a lubricant. You may not need all this other stuff. You may just need a lubricant. And she was like, oh, and the husband was like, yeah, let's get that. He wanted that. He wanted a massager and something else he was excited about getting. So that's what they got. But like I said, there are women who have health issues and they do have an issue with desire. So using an enhancer actually helps in those cases. And then if you just want to have some fun, maybe you just want to have some extra fun, you want to try something different, you want to see how it is if you're using an enhancer, if things feel different or whatever, that's a great reason to try an enhancer as well. But if you are having issues in your relationship, if there's been relationship trauma, if there's been like things like infidelity or whatever, betrayal, or you're not happy in the relationship, you feel neglected, or you're being mistreated, an enhancer is not going to do the trick for you. There are some other things that need to be worked out. Instead of trying to depend on an enhancer, maybe you should think about maybe going to counseling. If this relationship is worth it for you, maybe you guys need some counseling. Maybe you guys need to have better communication. Maybe you're not communicating what it is that you want and need outside of the bedroom. Because lots of times what's happening outside of the bedroom affects what's happening inside the bedroom, especially for women. A lot of times it's our mind. Our mind is just, it takes over. Our Project O surveys, where we asked about women and their orgasms and women and their desire, it turned out that one of the biggest blocks for a woman in the bedroom is what's going on in her mind. And there's so many things that go on in our minds that can block what's happening in the bedroom. So again, if you're not happy in your relationship, maybe try to work on that. When a woman is happy in a relationship, when she's flourishing, when she's in a good place, a lot of that bedroom stuff just comes naturally, just comes easily, just literally flows out, figuratively and literally. If you do want to try an enhancer, if you need an enhancer, if you want to try an enhancer, we carry a few of them. I'll start off with the pills for the men. We have Sex Drive for Men. You pop this pill. A lot of men swear by this. You take it, it stays in your system for 72 hours. That does not mean you're going to be up for 72 hours straight. It just means that it's in your system. So whenever you're ready to get going, it's a lot easier. Stiff Rocks pretty much works the same way. It helps with staying harder longer. It gives you energy. And whenever you take any enhancer that you take that you're trying, you want to hydrate. You want to make sure you're drinking a lot of water, because lots of times that's what causes the headache if you're not hydrated. Another popular one we have is Surge. This is Surge for All. I would carry Surge for her, Surge for him, but when they came up with Surge for All, that just made more sense to me. Both parties can take this. It's actually 2 servings in one bottle, so you can share it. Some people drink the whole thing, but you can actually share it. You can mix it in your drink and drink it. And this one has been very hard to keep on the shelf. People love this liquid Surge. Then we have our good old Spanish Fly. This is an old enhancer, but people still swear by it. Works the same way. It's a liquid. You can drink it one shot or put it inside your drink, and it does the trick as far as making things more exciting. Then, of course, we have our honey packs. So we have Royal Honey for men, and then we have Pink Pussycat Honey for females. It's a more natural option because it's actually honey, and it has some properties in there that help with desire and increasing your libido. People squeeze this on their food or whatever, but it makes more sense to just put it in your drink. Now, it is honey, so you have to make sure that it dissolves. You don't just put it in and then drink it. It's honey, so you don't want it to get cookie. You want to mix it in nicely and then drink it. This is our honey duo, or you can get it separately. So we've been using this duo for couples. They've been buying the duo like this to use together to try for date night. And then for women, if you want to try something more topical, we have our Liquid O sensitizer. You rub it on and it actually makes it more sensitive. So not everything has to be ingested. This can be used topically to help with enhancing your experience. Before you buy an enhancer, think about your actual relationship. Think about the quality of your relationship. Is it that you have an issue with desire, or is it that you're just unhappy in your relationship? If that's the case, try to fix that. And you can use an enhancer in the meantime, but I don't want you to be dependent on the enhancer. And then on top of that, the enhancer may not even work because that's not the problem. But if you realize you do need an enhancer, we got you covered.